there are various laws that governs agencies, ministries, and parastatal of government in Nigeria. And now, as lawyers with public interest, we have studied and diligently do a research and see that there are contradictions in Nigerian law. Like recently, you know that the man who was the DG of or Controller General of Custom was never recruited into the Nigeria Custom, but he was made the Controller General of the Custom for 8 years. This is a sharp contradiction. There should be a law to, quote and unquote, restrain people who are not member of an organization like the Custom that has a career progression from coming to head that kind of important organization like Custom Service. So we are calling for a review of this law. Second, we are not blaming them. The moment you take over as president or as the leader of the nation, particularly with the mantra, renew hope, you must let the people know that a new sheriff is a town. And that is why you see various people calling, so what do you have as a new president? What do you have? How are you going to attend to this issue? And he has started. For instance, the last administration was paying subsidy and he came and removed the subsidy. Nigeria supported him. So Nigeria look forward to seeing him taking decision in all the sector of our socio-cultural and economic life. This cannot be accepted. Nigeria wants to know, what is your stand on the detention of Nnamdi Kanu? What is your stand on the extradition or excommunication of Sunday Igboho? What is your stand on the bogus charges handed around the neck of Omoyele Sowore? So these are the questions that Nigerians are looking forward to hearing answers. I've seen position from the new federal government.
To our mind, we believe that the moment a person purchases a vehicle or purchases any item and gets proof of ownership, there is no law which requires or which is appropriate to require him to renew such ownership annually. Hence, such a provision equally should be reviewed by the National Assembly. We equally look at the issue of the Custom and Excise Duty Act. I respectfully want to equally call on the National Assembly to, as a matter of urgency, look and review the Custom and Excise Duty Act with respect to the issue of administration and management of the state customs. We recall just recently, the immediate past Custom Controller General was a non-custom officer. He was appointed, he stayed in office all through the period and left office as a non-custom officer. Why custom officers who had grown in the structure, believing that one day they would assume that office, were meant to retire and leave and go home without achieving that particular dream. So we call on the National Assembly. I recall that the president, the immediate past president, President Muhammad Buhari, actually refused assent on the amendments as proposed by the National Assembly earlier. We're respectfully inviting the National Assembly to, as a matter of urgency, bring back that said bill that its assent was refused by the immediate past president, review it and forward it immediately to the president, so as to guide us against falling into such a situation where we have non-career officers occupying and heading agencies of governments in this respect. Equally of utmost importance, when we are dealing with this, it takes us equally back to the issue of the police. Because where we are dealing with the police, a police officer who has stayed to the period provided for by law, which is 35 years or 65 years, as the case may be, who now outstays that period, obviously is no longer a police officer. And such a non-police officer cannot head police officers. It kills and destroys the spirit and morals of officers. And we believe that an amendment and review of those laws would be of great benefit to our nation.